Welcome! This video tutorial will show you how to set up a mobile app install ad for your iOS or Android application. First, you'll need to set up your app to measure installs. Download the Facebook SDK for iOS or for Android. You'll need to reference methods in the SDK to measure installs. If you're using iOS, open up your UI app delegate and look for the application did become active selector. Add a call to the FB settings method publish install and pass in your app ID. In your Android app, find the onResume method in each of your activity classes and add a call to the settings method publish install async. Pass in your app context and app ID. Now your app will ping back an install event to Facebook when someone opens your app for the first time, and again in the future if there's a network error. Our client code will stop sending installs once it acquires a success code from the server, and our backend will only count the install a single time if it receives multiple hits for the same device. The next step is to register your app with Facebook. If you already have a Facebook app associated with your mobile app, you can skip this step. To set up an ad, you'll need to be a developer or an admin on the app. If you aren't one already, your app admin can add you under the Roles tab. Go to developers.facebook.com/apps and click Create New App. In the dialog that pops up, give your app a name and optionally an app namespace. Then click Continue. The next step is to add information to your app's basic page. You'll need to complete the basic info section, and depending on your app, the native iOS section, the native Android section, or both. All the information in the basics section should be filled out for you already. Just make sure that sandbox mode is disabled. If you have a native iOS app, you're going to need to fill in your bundle ID and your iPhone App Store ID. You can find your app's bundle ID in your Apple App Developer account or in the Xcode project for your app. The iPhone App Store ID is included in your app's URL on the App Store. The other fields are not required. If you have an Android app, you'll need to list a package name, the class name for your launch activity, and a key hash. Your package name can be found in your Google Play URL. Your launch activity class name can be found in your Android manifest file. Instructions for how to find your key hash can be found in the Getting Started with the Facebook SDK for Android guide. From step 4, scroll down until you find the keytool command for Mac and for Windows. Copy and paste into a terminal window. When you enter your password, the keytool will return your key hash. Then click Save. Next, fill in your app details page. When you open this page for the first time, you may see that the App Detail page and the App Center listing status are both unsubmitted. Don't worry about this. Simply add a one-line description of your app and a cover image that's 800 by 150 pixels. Then click Save. Now it's time to build and launch your ad. From the Promote tab, you can set up your ad for Android, for iOS, or for both if you have them configured. You'll see that the ad creative, both the image and the message, have been pulled in from your app detail page. You now have the option of customizing the ad here. Click Customize Ad, and use the wizard that pops up to add an image that's 600 by 360 pixels. We recommend that you customize all your ads in order to leverage the larger ad format and image. This is a more engaging ad unit that will appear in the news feeds of people using Facebook's Android app and the latest iOS app. The last step is to define who you want your ad to reach. To improve performance, you can target a region, age, or gender. You can also see an estimate of the total number of people the ad will reach. Choose your objective to optimize for installs or clicks, and enter your maximum daily spend and bid. Select a payment method and click Place Order.